It's the things that you do, and it's the smile on your face. And as time goes by, I know I'm in a better place. I'm in a better place.
Welcome back to the J. McCray Style Show. I am your host, Jennifer McCray. What up, the world? Everybody knows if you are in here and from Detroit or visiting Detroit, that is our language, okay? What up, though? That's how you doing, where you from, all rolled into one. What up, though? We getting ready to get into it with Miss Cierra Smith. I'm so excited to bring her on today because she's resilient. She's been through a lot. She's all about faith. She's an actress, and she has a lot of movies out right now on TUBI, so make sure you go and support. We're going to talk about today a little bit relationships, staying focused, and what it's like to build your own personal brand. So without further ado, here is our guest, Miss Cierra Smith. Hello, lady.
Hello.
Oh, how mama looking good.
Thank
Yes. Yes. How you doing?
I'm great.
You look great.
Thank you.
You look good.
You as well.
Yes. So first off, thank you for coming.
Thanks for having me.
The way we met, the conversation we had when we met, very real, very authentic. I would go so far as to say it was a healing moment. Would you agree?
Yes.
Yeah.
Definitely needed to talk.
Definitely needed to talk. So we met at a leadership conference. I was kind of scrolling through Instagram, looking for a place to go do a pop-up. Occasionally, with me not having a store right now, I'll do a pop-up. I love my online boutique, but showing up in person and meeting my customers is always a great thing. And at this leadership conference, I met Miss Cierra Smith. Now, do you want to tell the people what we talked about a little bit, or we gonna?
We can.
We can. Okay, so we talked a lot about relationships.
Yeah.
I have had some bad situations, some bad relationships, and it wasn't always their fault, right? Sometimes we have to take some responsibilities for where we are mentally. Can you talk a little bit about the relationship and how it relates to your work and staying focused?
Well, it can get distracting if there are other parts that don't make sense or align with everything that's going on. It can affect your mood, which can affect your work. So you have to stay focused. And sometimes that get hard. You know, sometimes you might have a breakdown. Sometimes you might not know what the next step to be. Sometimes the best thing to do is the hardest thing to do.
Yeah.
Which I personally experienced.
Yeah. So what's something hard that you have to do? I mean, we talk about struggles of the heart here, and the heart wants what it wants. So what's something?
Accepting the fact that when you lead with your flesh, you 9 times out of 10 are going to be hurt.
Okay. When you say leading with your flesh, you mean attraction?
Lust, attraction, dependency on people, not looking for God for fulfillment and trying to find that in love or a man or friendship or anything, any vice that you use. You can be looking for outsources, things that you can just get from God. So
I hear that in your voice that was a lesson. It was a learning lesson. It was a learning curve. But we all been there.
Oh, I thought I learned my lesson. And I went back and I got a new lesson. I said,
well, they got a word for that. It's called backsliding.
ooh.
And I think we all kind of been, but it's never too late to just kind of, like I said, the road to success, whether it be success in career, success in relationships, success in life, it's a bumpy road, and there's peaks and there's valleys. But I think in every time that you go back to a toxic relationship or toxic friendship, every time you go back, there's a piece of you that still needs to heal. There's a piece inside of you that still needs to learn whatever is meant for you to learn in that situation. So I want to encourage ladies, don't beat yourself up too bad. You're discovering where the healing needs to be. Am I dependent on financial? Am I dependent on lust? Do I just feel like I need to be listened to, validated, and held? Right?
Yes.
What is this dependency that I'm having that keeps bringing me back? So I think for me, and tell me if you agree or not, there's a discovery. There's a discovery, and we don't know.
Yeah.
And we're just like, oh, I like him. He likes me. I love him. I feel great, or I feel good when I'm around him. But then that toxicity, there's a learning and a discovering happening at the same time.
Yes, I do agree. It's kind of like seeing your mirror of yourself.
A mirror of yourself.
Yes. Something that you don't want to accept.
You don't want to see it.
Don't want to see it.
So there's what we call a take it to Jesus moment, when it's just you and God and you in the mirror talking to you about, why am I doing this? What's happening here? And like you said, or it's a discovery. What did you discover about yourself that you think somebody else may relate to your stories? That's what I'm asking. Like, what do you think when you had that moment with yourself in the mirror that you discovered?
I discovered that because a lot of people look at me as strong, I hide things that are truly going on and I show face instead of actually dealing with it until it becomes to a point where I can no longer deal with it. Okay. Ask the question again.
Well, you answered it, but I said, what have you discovered?
What I discovered.
You said that you discovered that you show face and everybody doesn't necessarily know what you're going through. Is there more?
Yes, I learned I don't know how to accept help.
Okay.
But then that made me discover, why don't I know how to accept help? Do I feel like I'm not worthy of getting help? So that was a deeper thing that I had to learn. But I believe my upbringing, they didn't want me to be dependent on anybody or anything. So they kind of like raised me to not be like that. But the word is full of abundance, God gives you things for a reason, to assist you, to help you, not to just throw it in your face, just as, some people that happens to them. People will do things for you and they'll throw it in your face.
Yeah.
So I think it came from that standpoint, because I used to accept help until people will use that as like something against you in the long run.
Okay, so if I'm understanding you correctly, I'm gonna repeat this back, and you tell me if I'm catching what you're saying. You used to receive help. There was a time in your life where you were receiving help.
Yes.
But then they use it against you.
Correct.
Would you say that person became controlling or manipulating you in a way because they helped you?
Both.
So there was guilt. Was there guilt? Was there like, oh, I did this for you, so they got to do this for me? Was there that?
Yes, there's a lot of that.
There's a lot of that. There's a lot of that. Okay. All right. I don't want to put words in your mouth. I just want to, the goal here, there are a lot of young ladies that look up to us, the people on TV, the people on these stages, the people that they see in these TUBI movies. Yeah. And these movies are grit. Like, they are hard times for a lot of people that are struggling with relationships, relationship with self, relationship with some of these men, their relationship with their community out in the streets, Yeah. So I'm asking, what's a message that you would say to a young lady, maybe even a character that you played, a role that you played, where you're like, man, she went through it, but I relate. What's a message or a lesson that you might want to share with people that look up to you that may be going through something similar?
Put yourself first. You matter just as well, just as I love hard. So I feel like I give all my love and nobody give it all the way back to me. I get like little increments, but I pour all of that into myself. So just learn to love yourself. And it's not an easy thing. It sounds easy, but that means you have to go deeper into what makes you you. And a lot of people don't do that. You know, it's scary doing that. It's not easy. You're going to go through some things that you don't like that are uncomfortable, but being uncomfortable puts you in other positions, you know, and you can go through it. You have to go through it. You can't just pretend. Like, you have to go through it.
You have to go through
Yes.
it. You have to master it in a way. Understand the discovery.
Yes.
You got to go through it. You can't neglect, deny that this thing is happening. And a lot of times in relationships, we want to deny, oh, it's not that bad. You know, I love him so, or he's the only one with me right now, and I'm lonely, and so this is okay. And we're kind of making excuses sometimes for being in somewhat toxic situations and relationships.
Yeah, you know, you could be manipulated as well. Like, people be like, oh, you always leave. Don't you always leave? Or unconditional love, that one, or God forgives, so forgive me, you know.
Oh, wow.
Yes, things of that nature can also play a part into what could make, because you could stand on your ground and say, this is what I want to do, woo woo, and then the mass manipulators.
Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah. And we're hearing that word a lot now, narcissist.
Yes.
Yeah, we're hearing that word a lot.
Everybody has a little bit of that in them.
Yeah, I think so. I can think of times unknowingly or maybe even knowingly where I wanted to manipulate the situation because I wanted what I wanted.
What's your outcome?
Yeah, I wanted the outcome that I wanted and I felt that I deserved it. So I didn't necessarily think about the other person as much as I was thinking about myself. But I will say there's a level of compassion, healthy love, as in not only do I want the best for myself, but I want the best for the person that I'm in this relationship with, whether it be a friend or an intimate partner. And when we say we want the best for them, first and foremost, that's healthy, mentally healthy, spiritually healthy, emotionally healthy, where you're at a place of peace and self-love and self-worth, all the things. And I think that's a sign when things are going south or it's not a good place, when you're mentally drained and the guilt and the shame has become a tool and a weapon, and then you recognize and you see that. You said that there was a time when you allowed people to give and then you realized maybe I shouldn't.
Alternative motives.
Alternative motives. What does it look like for you to stand on your own too, but at the same time being open to healthy love, healthy, you know, somebody could come along and say, hey, I want to sweep you off your feet. And I do want to love. And I do want to, how can I be there for you? How can I be there for you? I see that face like, girl, bye. Girl,
I don't trust it.
I don't trust none of that. I mean, I get it. It's hard. It's a setup. It's a setup. It's not real. It's a setup.
It's not real.
I hate to say that.
You
but
have
it's
to know people's motives.
You
Like,
do have to pay attention though.
This is what I now think of. Like, what are people expecting to get out of that? What is the outcome that they want?
What are they looking for in return? Is it all about sex? Is it all about money? Is it all about, oh, you just want to be with me because of my status and you want to be sitting on this red carpet with me? I get it. So that, good child. So that discovery in a relationship, How much time do you think you should give it?
Time?
Yeah.
From what point?
First date, second date. Some people say 90 days. I don't know, within 90 days.
90 days of what?
Dating.
To discover someone? Or try to get there?
Yeah.
Girl, somebody done tricked me for 2 years.
Oh,
Put
wow.
on the front for 2 years.
Put on the front for 2
Yes,
years.
girl. Got
What was
engaged,
behind
everything.
the front? Got engaged. Oh Lord. Tell me what happened.
What happened was this is why when men ask you what do you want in a man, you tell them nothing. You don't give them a blueprint. You give them a blueprint, they can play it out. And that's what he did. He played it out until he couldn't play no more. Until it just
So he did come along trying to sweep you off your feet, and you gave him your checklist, right? Everybody's like, oh, women, write down exactly what you want in a man and make sure he can check off this shit. So he had the checklist.
He had the checklist.
He had the blueprint.
He had the blueprint. And
so what was on the other side of the game?
Oh, the ways that he was raised and things that he believed in. He pretends to believe in things that I believed in, but he did not solely do that. He didn't. He was just doing it just...
Give me an example.
Like he didn't even believe in marriage. And I go into every relationship letting men know that is my end goal. So he played the whole thing as if he did. And then...
Y'all got engaged.
Yes, we did. Exactly my whole point.
But he never planned on marrying you?
That's the whole point.
Oh, Lord.
And that came out later on. Later on, he just said it. Like 2-3 years later. I was like, oh, okay.
You give me a ring. You spent 2 years with me. You tell me you love me. We're like family now,
We
right?
were family.
Connected. My family know your family. We're family now. You know going into this that I want to be married.
Exactly.
So you give me a ring. You propose. All to say... I'm never going to marry you.
Yep.
Dang, y'all low. Who does that? Who does that? It's happening, I think, more and more. More and more. Like I said, I knew a guy. I asked him out. And he says to me, Jennifer, I've been in a relationship for 20 years. I don't even feel like myself anymore because we broke up. And then he says, I never married her.
You know, I think I might have looked at it the wrong way when it happened, but now that I look at life differently, I feel like he felt like he couldn't hit the standard that I placed out. Like he probably thought he wasn't good enough for it, so he had to cop out.
I hear that a lot, and I do think that's usually what it is. There's such a fear of commitment, right? There's men that say, oh, I love you, I want to date you, oh, I want to sleep with you. Our families can know each other. We can even have a baby together. But when it says, oh, I'm responsible for you, I'm responsible for this family, you're my wife, right? Like everything I do every single day is about me taking care of my wife, my kids, my family. I don't think they have I don't want to say that word, but I don't think they have the courage.
I think they just ain't see it as well. It's courage, and they haven't seen it. They don't have the experience. Let's be real. Most people have not seen a healthy marriage. Yeah. And even some people that have seen marriage, some of them wasn't healthy. So it depends on what they were exposed to, what they saw.
Yeah, my friend, he said that he was raised in a single family home, and so he didn't have a relationship. I was fortunate enough to have both parents married and be raised with my mother and my father. But there's a lot to learn. There's a lot to unpack there. Dating men who have not had their fathers. There's a lot to unpack there.
I don't even do that anymore.
You say I don't even do that no more.
I learned my lesson.
Yeah, it's a lot to unpack there.
Sorry.
There's a lot of compassion and patience and just the things that they just don't know.
Yes.
There's just things that they just don't know. You got to protect yourself.
Yeah, I'm too old to be
trying to
train and do all that and tell you.
So you say you went through something for 2 years. The question that I asked was, how long would it take you to discovery process? Now that you've been through what you've been through, you're like, no, first red flag, I'm out.
Yes.
That's how I am.
Maybe 72 hours.
72 hours?
I'm not lying. If you make it past, it's only 2 people that made it past in 72 hours.
I don't blame you. I think that's where I'm at now. That's definitely where I'm at now. Is
It would be cool, but I just see certain things and I'd be like, nope.
Everybody's not for you. Everybody's not your type. Everybody's not on the same page and going in the same direction. And I think that a lot of the trauma for me was wanting love after I left, my home I felt a sense of abandonment. I left not on good terms. And I was looking for love and I was looking for validation. And we all have a little bit of us inside that wants to be validated and wants to be loved. And that's the unhealthy thing that some people, not all people, as I still believe in love, that some people may see and try to take advantage of. So let's talk about your next project coming out. Let's get off of that. Let's talk about your next project.
I forgot we was on the show.
Yes, I love let's bring it back. Let's bring it back. Let's talk about your next project that you have coming out. I went on your Instagram page. You have a lot of movies. You've been nominated a few times for Best Actress. Tell me about that. Tell me about how did you even get started?
This is a deep story actually. I was more of like an office girl, administrator, and everything of that sort. And my grandmother had this dying wish, and she told me she wanted me to just try it out. She, for a long time, like 10 years, me and her would actually get into it because I didn't want to be an actor. I didn't want to model. I didn't want to be seen. I wanted to do what I wanted to do.
Oh, wow.
So after she passed, I still didn't have time to do it. Ended up in a bad car accident where I had to sit down for 3 years. And in those 3 years, I had the opportunity to model. And my cousin ended up setting everything up. So it was like it was safe
Right.
because, it's all kind of stuff going on.
Yeah.
So it was safe. And I started off with that. Then he started putting me in music videos that had concepts. And I started getting interested in that. I was like, I can act it out. And then I started looking into acting classes. And once I started there, it just
blossomed and bloomed into something beautiful.
Yeah, shout out to my grandma. I used to
I was going to say, how proud are you to have walked it out?
I'm happy and sad because she didn't get a chance to see it. And this is her idea. This was not my idea.
Yeah.
So, but my mom, she get to see it. My dad get to see it. They love it. My family love it. My sister love it. Everybody in my family love it. So it felt really, really good.
That's good. That's good. That's a proud moment right there.
Yes,
to
I'm
be
very
able
proud,
to walk
actually.
it out. And you know what? Our grandparents and our parents, sometimes we think they don't know what they're talking about, but they know.
She know.
They know us. They know us very well.
She ain't care as much as I had. I'm a businesswoman. I don't want to be known for da-da-da-da-da-da. I'm smart. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Girl, what you talking about? You can be smart and still do that as well.
Well, you have to be smart in this game. You have to be smart. Look over your contracts, have your money right, and people will try to take advantage of you if they think you silly. I don't like that word,
green.
silly. Green, don't know no better. Yes, absolutely. So tell us about something that we can see coming up.
Okay. There are many projects coming up before 2025 is over with. A thriller called Don't Come Looking. Very excited to see that.
Don't Come Looking.
Yes, we were in a cabin for like 2 weeks up north. I was scared in real life the entire time. It was a great experience. One of my favorite movies to ever film. Crash Out, which is I play a crazy lady, so I can't wait to see that.
That's coming out. Okay.
Very soon. I just did a leading role for 6 Ways to Make a Dollar.
6 Ways to Make a Dollar.
6 Ways to Make a Dollar.
That's an interesting title.
I had a lot of fun with
What is that about? 6 Ways. Where is that going to be at?
It should be on TUBI.
On TUBI.
Yeah, so far that I know of, that I'm aware of. And Let Me Be Season 2, which is also my first leading role that I've ever had. It's a series that's out now. We did Season 2, should be dropping this fall as well.
Oh, girl, I just love it. I just love it. And the message, Come on, tell
The
me.
Dirty D season 4.
Oh, the Dirty D. You know what? I was getting
Season
my
4.
eyebrows done, and my cousin had the Dirty D on.
Mm-hmm.
I said, "Girl, what are you watching?" But it was like a soap opera, but it was a ghetto soap.
It's so good, girl.
It was a ghetto soap opera.
It's so good.
But it was really good. It drew me in right away. Oh my goodness.
Yes.
The life. Yeah, it was great. It was great. I look forward to seeing you in that as well. So before we go, do you have a message for the ladies that are staying focused, doing their thing, or having a hard time staying focused? Because that's the thing. I think we get too many distractions. Do you have a message or a lesson that you want to bring out to the ladies?
Yes, because staying focused isn't the issue. It's getting back focused after you get distracted. So no matter how many times you get distracted, always know you can start over. It doesn't matter how many times you start over. You can start over and get right back on it. So that's with giving yourself grace as well. You know, because things happen, life happen, emotions happen. We're women, we multiple people out the month.
Right.
So just get back up. Just get back to it. You know, you're going to fall back. You're going to fall down. So just get back up.
I know for me, that gives me range. All the things that I've been through, it gives me range to understand, have compassion, cry on set or when I need to.
Okay.
So yeah, you have to live. You have to live, and we don't want to make any excuses to say, you know what, I'm out. I don't believe in love again. I quit. I don't want to do this anymore. No, get up, be resilient, keep moving forward, and that's the only way you're going to win. So thank you, Cierra. I'm so happy. Where can they find you on social?
They can find me at Highly Favored Actress with 2 Y's on Instagram.
Okay. Instagram and
Actress Cierra Smith on YouTube.
Okay. All right. Now, you are also a brand ambassador. Right now, I actually got the chance to style her today. So she's wearing Miss Circle New York. You look absolutely fabulous.
Thank you. Shout out to you.
What are some other designers you want to mention today as a brand ambassador? I'm not a gatekeeper or a hater, people.
I'm a brand ambassador for Pretty Girls Rock Boutique, which is in Livonia. I'm also a brand ambassador for Crazy For Real Collections, which is a clothing store. Check those out. I'm a brand ambassador for Eyebrow Queens.
There's a nonprofit too.
Yes, I am a board member of a nonprofit organization called Worthy Redeemed Sisters, and our mission is to empower women and also not just talk about it, but gain resources and give resources. So we have multiple classes that you can do. I just trying to get an etiquette added on there. We have financial advisor, we have travel agents, we have prayer groups, we have we give back to the community. We just did a baby shower for the community. We did a brunch to raise money for a family, and we did really, really good for that. We have fitness. We also include fitness. So we have fitness events.
It's always good to give back, and I hear that business mind. I hear that. Yes.
Yes.
So you are an actress.
Yes.
You are a beautiful, talented model, but the business is still there. The savvy is still there. Absolutely. Absolutely. So thank you all for joining us, and make sure you check out Cierra on TUBI, on Instagram, and on YouTube. Peace.
It's the things I